Well, hello, and welcome to Aftershock Weekly. This week, we're going to continue on our series talking about the different components of a good digital marketing plan. The second one is Facebook advertising. But before we get into it, last week we talked about pay-per-click advertising. So remember, that's an intentional form of marketing. Somebody is doing a search on something specific, and you're showing them an ad because of that intentional search. Facebook advertising is different. It's interruption marketing. Meaning that if you're on Facebook and you're looking to see what your friends or your family have been doing, now there's an advertiser that jumps in your feed and says, hey, look at me. Well, you want to make sure that there's a certain relevance. So with Facebook advertising, meaning that it is interruption, that just means that they're looking at an audience and saying this audience may be interested in what I'm doing. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that. And we'll get into some best practices on that in a moment. The one thing that we make sure that we use Facebook advertising with the most, though, is retargeting through a variety of different ways. Retargeting somebody who's been to a specific place on your website, meaning that you had a landing page that maybe it was even a Google AdWords. They searched for bike repair in Chandler, new bikes Chandler. They land on a specific page on your website. They didn't take action. They didn't call. They didn't submit a form. But you know that they were interested. Now, what you can do is you can show that person an ad on Facebook that hopefully will get them back. Maybe now it's a 10% off with your bike repair, or get a free water bottle when you come and get repair for your bike service. Those are some ways now you can say this is a very specific audience because they visited a page. Now I want to make sure I'm back in front of them. Another form of retargeting are people that have watched videos that you put out on Facebook. And you can say, I want to target people that have watched my 1-minute video, at least 50% of that. So they watched 30 seconds because I know now there's an intent. So I'm going to define that as an audience, and I'm going to show them now an offer that would be interesting to them. So those are some ways that you're not just spraying all over the place and saying, oh, well, I think males between 25 and 40 in the Chandler area would be interested. Not to say you won't do that, because we'll get into that in a second. But now you're saying this is a very specific audience that's already taken an action, so there's already an intent there that you're retargeting with Facebook. Now, the reason Facebook is so big and so important to have as part of your marketing is almost everyone is on it in some capacity. And statistically, it's like 7 times a day people are checking Facebook. So I want you to keep that in mind of why this platform is so important. You'll hear about Instagram. Well, just remember, Facebook owns Instagram. And Instagram is more for images and people that are looking to take action on a product, or for you to stay in front of through a branding play. So again, if they've gone to your bike shop and you just want to make sure you're consistently in front of them with cool new bikes, or maybe a video of bike repair and how fast you are, and you're keeping that in front of people, that's a use of Instagram, because people will stay and they'll watch those little shorts without ever even turning on the audio, more likely than they will even on Facebook. So it's all part of the same network. Now let's go into, we don't have a retargeting ad going, and we want to define an audience. Here's some best practices to keep in mind. 1, look at the analytics. Know who your customer is. So first off, if you're a small business and you're B2C, you're a bike repair shop, know how far people are going to travel to come to your facility. Typically in a place like that, you're probably looking at about 5 miles. There's competitors that are going to be outside of that range, so 5 miles. Boom. Now, is it male or female? Probably both in that case. Well, what are some interests? Well, probably biking, racing, recreation. There's a lot of different interests now you can use that Facebook has, and you can target people that are into mountain biking, recreational biking. They'll have all these interests designed for you. Now, you can split out the ads to a male and a female, because if you show a male on a bike and you show a female on a bike to those specific audiences, chances are you're going to resonate because they're going to identify with that person better. So now you've identified that particular audience, you're running a specific ad, and then what we recommend as a best practice is run the same audience, run 3 different ads, see which one resonates better. All you're going to need to do is literally change the picture or video with each one of the 3 ads and see which one gets a better response over the first several days of the ad running. You will see a very clear picture, a better click-through rate. You'll see a better cost per lead if you're running lead ads. Whatever that number is, pause the other 2, let the one that's outperforming run. Now, if you ever find that you're stagnating, you can run this exercise again. But this is an example of now you're defining an audience that didn't already take a specific action, and you're using Facebook for that particular reason. So Facebook advertising is extremely important for a well-rounded digital marketing campaign. So if you have any questions on that, my staff would be happy to help, give you a free consult as well. Thanks for tuning in this week to Aftershock Weekly. Next week, we look forward to continuing this series and when we talk about email marketing. Have a great week.